new information that came available was, through our the agent representing us actually measured every one of the rooms on the diagram and came up with the actual square footage. 29,407 square feet, but also to address Mr. Cameron's concerns about the competitive prices for the amount of square feet, the dollar per square foot for the facility size. So we come up with a $77 per square foot size for this facility. We also ran the comps for this through our agent to see if that was high or low or where that was, right, and compared it to a number of markets.
So looking at the local market, comparable properties, industrial, commercial buildings, used for office space, in North Attleboro, the average price per square foot is $104 per square foot. A little higher in Attleboro, it's at $149 a square foot. Now, when Fisher College was originally listed at $3.2 million, that was at $110 per square foot. 2 months into the listing, they reduced that price to $2,750,000. That was $94 per square foot. So we have it under contract now at 2.238 and change at $77 per square foot. I think it's pretty close to fair market value, if not a little under.
You could say it were theoretically, because we would have had to provided a roof if we had purchased it as is, but our price would have been $1.6 million. So with that, there are other things in the space that are code compliant that are going to cause us, no matter what we do, if we want to move a wall, make it, and bring the building up to code, that we're going to spend the primary remainder of our ARPA funds on that. But if we were buying a building that met those code standards, we'd be talking to a different price anyway, right? It would not be the same deal, right? This is a building that's priced in the condition that it is.
It is,
right?
Yeah. And I don't have any objections to the current pricing, because I think that's fair and reasonable. It is then the additions that, it is an opportunity analysis. My thoughts would be, with scribble time, do they get left out? Meaning all the improvements go into that and they don't have any improvements to their area, or would they get improvements? And if that's the case, does that...
Our policy is to look at the building holistically. We would be the owner of the building, so we, even though it would probably be structured very similar to a triple net lease for scribble times, and which is similar to the agreement that they probably have now with Fisher College. But we have a responsibility to care and maintain for the facility, right? No matter who's in it. So that's a part of it, and that's the code upgrades would impact all the areas in the building and be a part of it. So, and we have more than sufficient funding right now in place to be able to do that.
I just want to commend you on all the hard work that's gone into this, and appreciate your putting up with my additional questions. I just want to make sure we're setting everybody up to succeed, and we're not going to foot fault on something that we didn't think about.
I move that we send measure 2024-018 to see if town council will appropriate the sum of $2,238,750 for the purpose of purchasing the property located at 451 Elm Street, North Attleboro, to the full council with a positive recommendation.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstaining? Motion carries 5-0.